Hey, what's up? Super Dave here from Gaming in My Mama's House. And today in Gaming in My Mama's House, we are checking out Gotham Knights. So Batman has died, sadly so, and Gotham City needs new heroes to come through and save the day. So here comes Robin, Redwood, Batgirl, and Nightwing to save the day. Well, one really cool aspect I'd say about Gotham Knights is that all four characters are playable throughout the game. The game's main hub, the Belfry, the moment you step into that, you at any point in time in the game's in the storyline, you are able to interchange and play as one of those four characters, which is I think is really cool. And I stuck with Redwood for most of the time. That's only because I just got used to his abilities, and I preferred that over the other guys. And to a certain extent, I thought Redwood gave me the best Batman experience. If you've ever played any of the Batman video games, you know that the rise to fame was the epic combo punches and epic counter attacks that you could perform as Batman. And I'm sure you've seen a couple of reviews that are based on this game, and sadly Gotham Knights falls flat to deliver on some of the epic combo play that we've grown used to when it came to the Batman series in terms of video games. And also, man, in recent years, the Spider-Man series that's been developed by Insomniac for the PS5, I think they managed to master how to make a superhero video game. And there's some really dope concepts and ideas that Warner Brothers tried to implement within this game that you probably saw in other games, but just like I said, they fell flat. I'd make an example with Redwood. As he investigates certain cases, he has a scanner that scans the area in which he is, that unveils hidden clues. I think we saw that in Horizon Forbidden West, where Aloy has her scanner and she can pick up details about the different animals in that world. We also see it in Cyberpunk 2077, where the main protagonist also has an ability to scan areas. But the way in which those two games use the scanner is to set, for lack of a better word, is genius. Whereas here it just falls flat. It doesn't reveal much. It does reveal the characters, hidden characters. I'd give it that. If there's a character on the other side, you definitely see it because of the scanner. Yeah, and just like most part of the game, there are some really dope ideas and dope concepts that just tend to fall flat. You know, anyone who's ever watched superhero cartoons or read a comic book, we love any form of vehicle in a superhero game. And for the longest time, we cry that no, there's no Batmobile in a Batman game, until the last edition that they released, and they introduced the Batmobile. And here there's the Batcycle, you know, and that also falls flat. The controls aren't the greatest. The turning is terrible, and it doesn't give you the joy and satisfaction of riding the Batcycle. One thing I do love about the game is that as you ride through Gotham City, the residents of Gotham City recognize you, like, hey, Vigilante, hey, Redwood, hey, you know. So I like how the AI picks. I like how the AI does that. You also feel as if, oh, okay, they're seeing a superhero in the flesh, wow, and they're very surprised by that. I think I'd say bravo to the guys at Warner Brothers for introducing that. Gotham City itself as a setting is also really cool. I think I might be complaining a bit too much, but just hear me out. I love the game setting. I love the open world setting of Gotham City and its different boroughs. You know, I think if there's one thing I enjoyed slick jumping from pole to pole and just like traveling through Gotham City. But how about a day-night cycle, like for the city? You know, I think is it always nighttime in Gotham? And I asked that because if you watch the recent Batman movie, I never saw daylight in that movie. In the Dark Knight trilogy, yes, there was daylight in the movies, but in that movie, we never saw Batman during the day. Let me know below if I'm wrong. And did the guys at Warner Brothers pick that up from the movie? Yeah. But you do. With that said, when you go to your headquarters, the Belfry, it does when you're there, you feel like it's day. Then every time you step into the city to go on your patrols, it's nighttime. But I would have loved just that day-night cycle in the city as you are kicking butt within Gotham City. You see the sunrise, or as you step out to go start your patrol, and you watch the sunset from the old Wayne Tower. I think that would have been dope, and I would probably, if they decide to update the game, I hope they can do something like that, just to give it a new lease, or a new lease of life. I think if there's one thing I would give Gotham Knights is that the characters themselves, how each of their stories unfolds is really dope. There's a lot of dialogue, and each character has a very unique personality, and as you switch between them, there's a lot of learning that you do. They also possess quite a lot of skill, and there's also tons and tons of upgrade options. And I also believe that Gotham Knights should have just been released as a co-op game, a game that you play online, or that you play with a friend on your console. An original two-player game like It Takes Two. I think that would have made it a much more enjoyable experience. And I also say that because at times when you're battling, you're always swarmed by like 10, 20 guys that you have to take out, as if you're playing alone, that you have to take out alone. And I know that the game rewards co-op gameplay really well. There's dope combos that you can perform as a duo. But nonetheless, let me know in the comment section below what you think of Gotham Knights. Until the next video, my name is Super Dev, and thank you for tuning into this edition of Gaming in My Mama's House.